Hello, beautiful ladies. Here we are again. Today, I want to talk to you about the benefits of drinking the seed milk. And that's what it is, the basis that we start with. So here's the presentation. In our journey, having the seed milk daily is paramount. So I'm going to tell you why. You already have made the seed milk. You bought the nut bag to be able to strain it, and you have the ingredients. I like to do a double batch. So instead of 4 32-ounce mason jars, I actually do 8 because it's my husband and I, and we drink this seed milk daily, 3 times a day, half an hour before each meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But let me tell you why this is so important and why I do that. The ingredients are amazing, and each one of them had incredible benefits. So I'm going to tell you the benefits of each one of them, and then the combination of all of these benefits. Many of them have the same benefits. So you compound those, and it becomes a powerful tool for our wellness. Remember that the reason we soak the ingredients, I put the measurements, 1 tablespoon of each. I use double because I do a double batch. And we put it in water in a mason jar in the refrigerator from 8 to 12 hours. The reason we soak the seeds is because when you're soaking the seeds, it starts germinating and it creates all kinds of enzymes, the digestive enzymes that help us repair our digestive system. I like to use a Vitamix, which is a high-speed blender. You can use another one, but once you have passed the 8 to 12 hours, the maximum I will do is 16 hours. After that, it doesn't taste as good. So 8 to 12 is the sweet spot to be able to soak those seeds. And then you use the nut bag to strain the seed milk. And you can see the video shows you clearly. I have a video, you have the video. And what I do, I put the paste, once I strain it, back in the blender and add more water to dilute. So at the end, my blender Vitamix is 64 ounces. So I do 4 of those for the 32 ounces. Then you refrigerate. Remember to tighten the lid because you have no preservatives, because you didn't put any in there. And then what you do is you drink 8 ounces 3 times a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My husband loves it with ice, and it's very refreshing. It's not very thick, but it's very refreshing. And the last will last you between 4 to 5 days. When I do double, it lasts me about 10 days. The only reason they may be 4 or 5, depending on the meal plan when we start that, there is a recipe for a cereal, and you use the seed milk, so you will run out sooner when you do that. But I want you to know, when you soak the seeds, enzymes are released and they help eliminate the phytic acid, an enzyme inhibitor that inhibits digestion. So it allows us to get all of the nutrients in our bodies. And you're going to see the nutrients based on the ingredients. This is a picture of me. You see how I'm making 8? I do it in the blender. And then what I do, by the way, the first batch that you do is the stronger. It's the strongest. So I put in each one of the 8 jars, small amount. And then when I dilute the next one, I put the small amount. So all of them have the same strength or so. Well, canary seeds. These are the organic, not the one for the birds, organic human consumption. You know, the little hummingbirds, that's what they eat, and they have a lot of energy. But they have powerful protein that having stable amino acids. It has a digestive enzyme, lipase, that gets rid of fat in the body. That's when you start going to the bathroom. It helps improve the function of the nervous system, prevents mental disease like schizophrenia and dementia, helps with anxiety, stress, exhaustion, insomnia, and problems concentrating. And it helps regulate the amount of triglycerides and cholesterol in the blood, prevents the bad cholesterol triglycerides from being formed. So now you know that some of the testimonials of my clients, their blood work is all of the triglycerides, blood sugar, all of the cholesterol, the good cholesterol goes up and the bad cholesterol goes down. And it's just because of this. Another thing is that canary seed is a powerful anti-inflammatory because it contracts muscles, it stimulates the dilation of the the veins, and controls the leukocyte production and helps increase blood flow. So it's a great anti-inflammatory. And it helps with cirrhosis of the liver or arthritis. Has purifying and diuretic effects, removes toxins from the body. See, removes toxins from the body. Prevents kidney and bladder disorders, favors patients with diabetes. It helps them lower the A1C, which is the protein that measures your amount of glucose the last 3 months of when you take your blood work. And helps lose weight, protects the skin from premature aging. What about sesame seed? That was just one ingredient. Sesame seeds is very rich in protein. Helps prevent diabetes because it has magnesium in it, reduces blood pressure, lowers cholesterol, good for digestion, it has fiber. You see why? They have similar things that we put together. Improves skin health because it has zinc. Helps prevent arteriosclerosis because it has sesamol in the sesame. Prevents cancer. Helps lessen anxiety because it has calcium and magnesium. Calcium is a vasoconstrictor, and magnesium is a vasodilator. That's what I always, when a young person comes to me, a woman that has their period and having pain during that time, have calcium and magnesium. Magnesium will help you. It alleviates anemia because it has iron and protects DNA from radiation damage. Wonderful. What about flax seeds? Heal arteries, contains beneficial plant estrogens. So they're just natural. Protects against ovarian cancer, protects against radiation toxicity. You see that also the sesame seed does as well. It dilates the arteries, so your blood pressure goes down. And you could help with carpal tunnel syndrome. Improves digestion. You see the common thread, digestion, digestion, digestion. Improves the skin, hair, and nails. It lowers cholesterol, reduces the craving for sugar. It helps balance hormones, promotes weight loss. Because it's high in fiber, you can cut calories because you minimizes what you absorb. It's an anti-inflammatory, the same as the sesame seed. Provides cellular health. It helps the cells be healthy. It has high magnesium and helps with menopausal symptoms. Okay, now comes raw oats. I like the organics. It's raw, not cooked. It helps with weight loss because it boosts the metabolism. It helps maintain healthy cholesterol levels, helps stabilize blood glucose levels, and helps maintain your nervous system in check because it has the B vitamins. Improves digestive tract and gastrointestinal system again for the digestion. Protects against bowel cancer, lowers the risk of a heart attack, lowers the risk of hypertension, and it has antifungal properties. In other words, it helps avoid and cure infections. Now, the raw walnuts, not toasted, these are raw walnuts. Prevents cancer, especially prostate and breast. And it helps with vascular health because it contains L-arginine, that is a vasodilator, helps with the decrease the blood pressure. It's an anti-inflammatory. It prevents formation of blood clots. Contains powerful antioxidants that prevent chemically induced liver damage, another detoxing part. Improves lipid profile, LDL. The good cholesterol goes up, the bad cholesterol goes down, and the triglycerides go down. Helps maintain ideal weight. After 3 days, increase satiety. You feel full. If you start having that after you get full faster. Improves reproductive health in men, supports brain health. Have you seen that the walnut looks like a brain? It has vitamin E, folate, melatonin, omega-3 fats. Those are great brain, help the brain be in good shape. And improve the metabolic parameters in people with type 2 diabetes. Okay, what about the benefits of raw almonds? Now we did the walnuts. Raw almonds are amazing. They boost brain health, regulates cholesterol levels, improves bone health, prevents heart disease, strengthens the immune system, helps reduce inflammation, regulates blood pressure, boosts energy production, helps prevent cancer, helps protect against diabetes, good for pregnancy, because it boosts brain health. It helps a person that when it's carrying a child, promotes weight loss, prevents constipation, and improves the skin. Notice that both the nuts, the raw walnuts and the raw almonds, they are so good. The only thing that if you eat too many of them is high in fat. But this is the good fat, but it will increase your caloric intake if you have too many of them. But in here, we are removing the paste and we're just having the liquid, that we get the benefits without the calories. So I want you to remember that. So putting all of this, we're talking about the canary seed, the sesame seed, the flax seed, the oats, and the two nuts, walnuts and almonds. This is what we get in the jar. You made it, so you know it's free from any additives or preservatives, so it's good for you. It's naturally dairy-free. There's no dairy there. It helps balance hormones. It optimizes the thyroid function. It optimizes the liver function. It's the vegetable milk closest to mother's milk because of the amino acids that it has. It helps regenerate our digestive system, reduces inflammation, is a rich source of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. And it has a high calcium content without the dairy. And it boosts your immune system. So how do you take this? 8 ounces, 30 minutes before breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I like it cold. And remember, the more diluted, the better. That's why we diluted them. A tip that I do is I do 8 of the 32 ounces mason jar. Doubling the recipe, I soak on same 32-ounce jar, but filter into 8 jars instead of 4. It gives me 32 servings of 8 ounces each, so my husband and I can drink for 4 to 5 days. So it is 2 people, 4 to 5 days. 1 person will be 10 to 12 days. And the most diluted, the better, because it's better absorption. I want you to realize that. So drink up. Let's continue to do that. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I do.